Hi traders, this is Kingdom Trade 001 Zulu Trade Signal Provider, and I wanted to share with you what I'm looking at for the coming week. This is week 51, and my normal start for the week is I look at 16 different currency pairs and I choose 4 or 5 pairs of those 16s to trade based on the weekly chart. And the first couple of pairs from the first group I want to share with you is shorting Aussie US dollar. I definitely want to be shorting Aussie US dollar at the start of this week. The Australian dollar is bearish at the moment, particularly because the chief economist, well, not particularly, but the general feel the central RBA central bank, Royal Bank of Australia, is that they're on a dovish wicket, so to speak, and the chief economist has come out and said, our chief concern is to avoid Australia going into recession. So it's dovish language, it's dovish talk. When you sell that against the US dollar, because the US dollar is extremely bullish at the moment, because the Federal Reserve has risen rates as expected last week at the FOMC meeting. But maybe what wasn't expected was the dot plot, which indicated 3 rate hikes for 2017. And, the general feel, Yellen's come out today and said that wage growth really solid, that things are looking really good, and there isn't any dovish language coming from Yellen, certainly not today particularly. So, okay, it's a bull US dollar. So Aussie US dollar short. I'm already short from the weekly open, and I've just added a second position to that and playing it down into, well, I'll be looking at sort of 70% of the average directional range of the 100 ADR. So we'll see how we go. We'll keep, you can always follow along Zulu Trade, Kingdom Trade 001. Have a look at my results at the end of the week. You can follow along. Last week I made just under 1.5% of my account, and you could have followed that all through from the start of the week, which I indicated. Okay, similar to the Aussie US dollar is New Zealand US dollar. Again, that's a bearish situation. You can see it's very bearish on the chart. Looking to short this. I'm already short. I'm looking to add as we go down into this big empty space here. Dollar CAD. I'm interested on this on the daily chart. You can see this is just accelerating to the upside. It's bullish on the weekly chart. It's bullish on the monthly chart. It's just bullish all round. So tomorrow I'm looking to short to long US dollar, Canadian dollar, not on a weekly position, just on a daily position. My other pairs I'm looking at is pound Aussie dollar. That's a really good one for me. The Aussie dollar is bearish, and I think the pound could well be oversold. So pound Aussie dollar makes a lot of sense to me, and you can see on the chart that it's bullish. It's a bullish kind of reversal from this last month's candle, pushing up towards value here at the 5 EMA. Sorry about that. And now we're above the 5 EMA. We're pushing up on the daily chart. We're above the 5 EMA. We're pushing up. Everything about this is just saying long, long, long. So I'm long. We've got green crossing red. I'm long on the weekly chart. Similarly for the euro yen. Now I'm long euro yen, and I'm in negative territory here, so I'm going to be watching this quite carefully. And this is a good example for me to explain to you when I pull a position, because I split my position into a number of different parts. I don't trade one position straight off the bat. I sort of trade up to 5 positions. Now my stop here is 1, 2. My stop is here. Underneath is 118. That's where my stop is. And as prices are tracing down, I'm looking to add into these positions. You can see on the monthly chart that the price is bullish above the 5 EMA. It's bullish here. Again, we're sort of consecutively making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. We're in an uptrend. And so I'm obviously looking to go long, but here today we have gone through this level for the first time in a long time. A bearish candle that's about to break through. So I've got 3 positions which I've added as prices retrace, and that's not adding to a losing position. That's not what I'm doing, because I enter progressively. So when price goes in favor, I add more positions, and when price retraces, I similarly add more positions, and it's just a multiple entry and a multiple exit strategy which I use. It just helps you not to be married to one price. So if you get one price wrong, and the market continues to retrace against you, you're not worried. You think, oh great, I've got an even better price, and then you can get break even much more easily, because maybe if price carries on down, and I add a couple more positions up to 5, and then bangs up to the 5 MA but shows rejection, I can get out pretty much at break even. Whereas if I entered straight up here, my full position, I'll be really worried now, because I'm really underwater. So trading that way, it helps me to be more relaxed. Now, in terms of the fundamental news events that are coming out, it's a lot of action for the Great British Pound. I'm looking at the GDP, and there's 2 lots of GDP data out on the Thursday and on the Friday, and I'm going to be looking at pound US dollar and euro pound quite carefully on those days. I'll be looking what I can get out of it. Okay, traders, that's what I'm looking at. Last week, you can have a look on my Kingdom Trade 001. Have a look, see how I did at 1.5% roughly of my account made. So very happy with that. And if I can try and make between 1 to 2.5% of my account each week, that's what I'm gunning for. So that's a on target week. Okay, guys, thanks for listening, and don't forget to like or subscribe to my videos, not to miss another video. And I'll be in touch. Okay, bye.